Another gentleman from Texas, Mr. Weber.
Thank
5
you.
minutes.
Thank you. Specialist Full, what would you say was the morale in your unit following this illegal prisoner exchange?
I'm not in the Army anymore, sir.
Would you hazard a guess?
Oh, as far as us former talking?
Absolutely.
Well, we were very upset, like I said numerous times, with the hero's welcome.
Okay.
You know?
In your opinion, would this have set up disagreement between enlisted officers and those rank-and-file soldiers, or were they pretty much in agreement this was a bad deal?
This is a bad deal all around.
All the way around.
Nobody in Blackfoot Company that would...
If you could say anything to President Obama regarding this trade, what would you say?
I'm not going to answer that.
Fair enough. Mr. Waltz, you're forewarned, same questions. What would you say would be the morale in those units following this prisoner exchange?
Fairly low, Congressman. And in terms of your second question, I would point the President to the heroes at the end of this table.
Okay.
They deserve the same level of treatment.
Would you advise him to make the same trade twice?
No, Congressman, I wouldn't. And just to follow on to the previous Congressman's question, I think there were a lot of other policy options open that weren't fully explored. More pressure on Pakistan, for one. He was held by the Haqqani network, which has been described as a veritable arm of the Pakistani intelligence service. There were a number of other options that were on the table besides a trade.
Okay. Dr. Jacobson, what would you say to the President?
Congressman, I would say, good job. Absolutely go do this again. Bring our soldier home.
Mr. Andrews, after having sat here, and thank you very much, and you, Mrs. Andrews, for being here. After sitting through this hearing, what now would you say to this committee?
For one thing, 5 minutes isn't as long as it used to be. But what I would say to the committee is my son was a soldier, and it didn't matter what the assignment was, he was going to do it. And I don't believe that you have to be a perfect person to follow the military code of justice. You have a book right there. Read the book and do what it says. It's not that complicated. But do not let my son, to me, this situation with us not being told the whole truth and then trading a private for 5 high-ranking Taliban, exactly why did my son die? Tell me one more time, because I don't know what we've accomplished.
If you could say that to the President, is that what you would say to him?
Yes.
And now the hard question, so forgive me. If you could get your son back by trading 5 more of those senior Taliban?
If my son had been a deserter, then no, absolutely not. But my son was a man of honor, and I would do almost anything.
Thank you, folks. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Gentlemen.